before the West brought its calendar to China. Ancient Chinese divided the year into 24 solar terms based on climate patterns. And today is the ninth one, called Mangzhang, which means time for planting. On a gray, damp morning like this, nothing hits quite like a steaming bowl of wontons paired with a crispy Chinese baguette. Wontons are different from dumplings. Their skin is thinner, almost silky, with more of a satisfying chew. The filling? Deep crimson pork from the ham hock, loaded with flavor and visual punch. You'll find them way more popular in southern China than up north. If you're ever planning a trip to China, do not sleep on wontons. Seriously, don't skip them. This breakfast cost me 12 yuan, barely $2. Hi, my name is Lu. I'm 43, has a family of 3, and live in this small island city off the east coast of China. It's called Zhoushan. Zhou means boat, and Shan means mountain. I always thought that name really fits. Mountains and boats, that's literally what you see everywhere here. Nobody really shoots YouTube videos about this place, but here's a wild backstory. After the first Opium War about 180 years ago, this was actually Britain's first choice for a colony, not Hong Kong. It's the weekend today. My mother-in-law invited us over for a family dinner. This is quite common in China. I wonder if it's the same in your country? On my way home, I caught a whiff of a distinctive yet familiar fragrance. It turned out the waxberries were ripe. Native to southern China, waxberries are famous for their unique aroma and sweet and sour taste. Wine brewed from them is extremely popular across the south. Since waxberries spoil easily and are hard to transport, many locals pick and eat them straight from the trees. I saw a neighbor picking waxberries from the tree, so I plucked some to take to my mother-in-law. The darker the fruit, the sweeter it tastes. It only takes a 5-minute to get to my mother-in-law's apartment. It's a typical Chinese residential community. Her home is on the 6th floor, right at the top, without elevator. So every time before I come here, I try to avoid strenuous exercise. Otherwise, you'll feel lactic acid dancing in your legs. I finally arrived at her doorstep. In China, almost every household puts up couplets on their front doors, which symbolize good fortune and prosperity. But do you know what this plant tied to the wall beside the door is used for? My mother-in-law has prepared a full table of dishes. In China, hosts always get the food ready before guests arrive. Otherwise, it may seem like the guests are not welcome. You can even tell how close someone is to their mother-in-law by the number of dishes served. Clearly, we get along really well. Chinese dishes are all about color, aroma, and flavor. They've got to taste great and look appealing too. So, what do you think of her cooking? Besides that, she's making pre-meal snacks, wormwood pancakes. They're made from local mugwort and glutinous rice. The crust is crispy while the inside is soft and chewy, with a natural fresh herbal aroma of wormwood. I prefer them plain, but the kids love dipping them in sugar.
看啊，这么的， 不是没带吗？他不能教我写作业。哎，吃吧，这就是我用酱油做的西瓜。
花菜了吗？这个门牙。
爸，不要动，就是这样，你看，这样，就是意思就是这个是，然后呢，把这个给它，等一下。
As the father of an energetic 8-year-old kid, figuring out how to keep him company can be really challenging. My personal tip is to stay where you are, calm and quiet as much as you can.
没，就是这样，你看，哎，爸，就是这样，你看，这样对吧？这样，对，这样的，然后就是手。
Alright, that's just an ordinary weekend for an average Chinese family. If you're interested in seeing the real China, I'd be happy to share more with you.